If you love Bitcoin, you need to pay attention to this. Take a look. Today we're doing a study of the 7-day Gaussian channel. Bitcoin has recently seen a big bounce off the 7-day Gaussian channel in the tune of 35%. However, it's done a similar move every single time. Take a look at 2021. We had a huge bounce off the 7-day Gaussian channel of 137%, only to turn around and fall into quicksand for hundreds of days. The time before that, 2019, saw a 40% bounce off the 7-day Gaussian channel, only to roll over, fall into quicksand for a couple hundred days. The time before that, 2018, saw a 55% bounce off the Gaussian channel, only to roll into the Gaussian channel for several hundred days. And if you look, there was one other time in history that we had a bounce off the Gaussian channel of 104%, only to roll over and fall back into the 7-day Gaussian channel for hundreds and hundreds of days. There is one data point out of the 14-year history of Bitcoin where we didn't fall back into quicksand for hundreds of days, and it happened in the early days of October 2010. We're going to talk about, is Bitcoin showing signs more of these 4 data points where we actually rolled over, went into quicksand for hundreds of days, or could it be possible that we're showing signs of this one, where it's the only time in history we didn't bounce off of the Gaussian channel and roll back in. We actually bounced off the Gaussian channel and went to the moon. Which one is more likely, and should we be concerned about rolling back over into the legendary Gaussian channel? Pay attention. This is your last chance. The sale is about to end. Today is the last day. You are about to miss out on that huge discount before prices go way up. Don't miss out. This is literally the last chance and the last day. The clock is ticking. Stop leaving money on the table. Sign up now and get buy and sell alerts directly to your phone for the rest of your life. Recover those losses and make 5x more in this market cycle. Save an extra $300 off when you sign up with crypto. Go now. CryptoCrewUniversity.com. Let's get into it. Here we are on the Bitcoin US dollar index, and today we are on the weekly chart. Now, we typically cover the Gaussian channel on the 5-day chart because it gives us some foreshadowing of what's coming a little bit faster than the 7-day chart is. However, the 7-day chart is fascinating, and I need to show you this discovery. We're going to do this study and really hone in on what it looks like when Bitcoin has an explosion out of the Gaussian channel and then it comes back down towards the Gaussian channel. It typically always sees a bounce. And this is where people get excited and they say, you know what? This quicksand thing, I'm not believing it. We're seeing a big bounce. That's what they said in 2021 when I brought up the Gaussian channel. They said, look, we bounced off of it. We're not going into quicksand. It is not going to happen. Then we went into quicksand for a couple hundred days. We also covered the Gaussian channel sitting right here in this chair in 2019 when we bounced off of it 40%. And everyone's like, see, I told you we're not going into quicksand. Then we rolled over for a couple hundred days in quicksand. They said the same thing back in 2018. They got really excited that this bounce here was a new all-time high in the making. It was not. It was a failed rally. It rolled over. So when you start to dig into it, we need to understand what is happening right now, because clear as day, you can see this candle back in August, early August, bounced off of this Gaussian channel with a relatively large wick. And then we came back down to the Gaussian channel again in early September, 1 month later, with not so heavy of a wick, showing more signs of weakness. And we've seen a bounce, a typical bounce, 35%. It falls kind of in range of where we have been before. But let's dig into it a little bit further, because we want to know, is it possible that Bitcoin could roll over, and what are those warning signs looking like? And could it be possible that we are more in line with this data point where we bounced off the Gaussian channel and we didn't look back and we had an explosive rally, one of the most explosive ones in history? Let's start our journey back in 2014 and study where we were and what happened. Well, in 2014, things were a little bit different. We had a huge rally. We weren't even close to the Gaussian channel for the entirety of the rally. And we had this explosive top up to this 1,200. And then we had a pretty horrific crash, right? This was not a crash of 25, 30%, which we've seen from our recent top of 74. This was a really horrific crash down. And when we crashed down, we came right down to the Gaussian channel on the 7-day and saw a pretty big bounce. The key is market structure. We did bounce. We bounced to 104%. A lot of people were very excited, but it didn't break our market structure, didn't take out that prior swing high, which is why I keep talking about that 71, 72 area. Bitcoin has to take out that swing high of July, or it's simply going to be a double top trend reversal. It's plain and simple, right? This is exactly what happened. We rallied. Yes, we rallied 100%. Great. It rallied up to that prior swing high. It did not get above it. So it was just a double top trend reversal. And then we entered the quicksand and it was a mess for a couple hundred days. Now we go to our next rally and let's discover what happened then, right? Bitcoin, again, explosive rally, nowhere near the Gaussian channel, came up to here, came crashing down in an explosive manner. It wasn't a crash down like we see today, 35%. This is huge. And we came down where? To the Gaussian channel. And then what did we do? We bounced like we do every time. This bounce was pretty big, right? You can see a 55% bounce. But what didn't it do? It didn't take out its prior swing high. Its prior swing high was up here at about just below 12K. So we rallied 55%. It's a big rally. It got people very excited, but we didn't take out our prior swing high. We didn't even get close. So what was it? It was a failed rally. What happens in a failed rally? We turn over and we take out our prior swing low and we go even lower. This is what I've been telling you time and time again. If Bitcoin doesn't get above that 71, 72 area, that's what will happen. Indicator bundle blowout sale. Limited time only. Here's what my indicator bundle students have to say. Mark profited 50,000. Dr. George made 70,000 profit. Carl made a 300% trade and brings in steady income for his family. I want you to be next.
And now with Steve's plan, I'm actually up 32,000.
I experienced my first big winning trade, over 100% gain.
Get trade alerts right to your phone. Make 5 times more profit. The time is almost out and you are about to miss out. Stop procrastinating and go sign up right now. Save an extra 300 off when you sign up with crypto. Plus, sign up right now and unlock 3 special bonus trade alerts valued at over $1,500 completely free. Give yourself this gift you can use for life. Once you sign up, see if you're a lucky winner to add my hybrid indicator to your cart. This is your chance to start dominating.
Don't be scared. Take the leap. It'll change your life. It changed mine.
Clock is ticking. Sign up now. CryptoCrewUniversity.com. Again, that's CryptoCrewUniversity.com. Right? And then we did it again. We bounced from here, but we didn't take out this swing high. So what did we do? We rolled over and we went even lower than our prior swing low. It's really simple. This game is a really simple game if you understand the charts. So then 2019 came rolling around and everyone's like, haha, this time is different. That's what they always say. This time's different, Steve. We're not going to fall into quicksand. There's no way. Well, we rallied up. We came crashing down, and what did we do when we got near the Gaussian channel on the 7-day? We bounced, just like we do every time. It bounced 40%. What didn't it do? It didn't take out its prior swing high. So what was it? It was a failed rally. What happens in failed rallies? It takes out the prior swing low and goes even lower. It's a really simple game. That's what it did again, too. It came here and it bounced even higher, but it didn't take out its prior swing high. It was a double top trend reversal and it plummeted. It's just textbook, plain and simple market structure right before your eyes. Everybody goes through every day. Oh my God, Bitcoin's up, Bitcoin's down, Bitcoin's up, Bitcoin's down. Later today, they're stressed. They're looking at their portfolio time and time again, looking. Just look at the damn market structure. Stop looking at the day-to-day. The day-to-day will never tell you what I just told you here. Never. These are a few months time period looking at facts, not the day-to-day. So when you look at that, it's just plain market structure, right? When you look at the next one, what happened? We came really explosive rally to the upside. We came crashing down to where? We came crashing down to the Gaussian channel. What happened when we got there? We had a huge bounce. Surprise, surprise. That's what happens every time. We had a huge bounce. And what happened here was just a technical double top. It was a technical, once we got up into this zone, we couldn't confirm it with any bodies of the candle. We wicked up into there. We did not have any bodies confirm above this wick, this prior swing high. So we didn't take out that swing high. If we had bodies close above that swing high as support, it would be a different story. Bitcoin would have rallied a lot higher. It didn't. It was a double top. We could not take out that prior swing high. So what happened? We rolled over and we took out our prior swing low, which is, again, simple 101 market structure, right? And then we did it again. We had this huge rally here, but we couldn't take out our prior swing high. So what did? We rolled over and we took out our prior swing low. It's a really simple game, right? So what has Bitcoin done since it rallied up to that 74 area? Where we clearly have had trouble since 74. That's not up for debate. And we called the top at 74. We said that the crash was coming. We didn't say, oh my God, the top was in. That's not confirmed as the top yet. There's no charts that are indicating this was the top. That was what we call an interim top. It's in the midst of a bull. It was an interim top. There was trouble coming. And since then, we've been creating lower highs and lower lows, not up for debate. What Bitcoin is in the midst of is we've seen a bounce from here. Great. It's a 35% bounce. What Bitcoin has to do, it's got to take out this prior swing high. It's got to get up into the $72,000, $73,000 range with bodies holding as support. It has to do that. If it doesn't, it's going to roll over and take out its prior swing low and go even lower. That's just the facts, right? These are how the charts work. I need to present this to you. Now, what we're saying about could it be possible that we could see something like this, where it's the one time in history we came down to the Gaussian channel and we skyrocketed to the moon? What is the likelihood that this could happen? This comes down to facts in the charts. When we came down here back in October of 2010, and again, everybody wants to talk about October. We're about to get into this October area and live in this area. And, everybody says October is the time. There's a huge difference about this market structure and what we see happening now. This market structure, we didn't continuously make lower highs and lower lows, and we had a huge wick, and only one candle came down and touched this, right? And it was a huge wick, which by definition, means that we've got huge momentum to the upside. We didn't have multiple candles and lower lows taking out lower highs, etc., etc. We had one singular candle with a huge wick to the downside, which means one thing and one thing only, big momentum to the upside. So is it possible that we could see that today? It's very unlikely because we've got multiple candles down here. We did have a wick, but nowhere near that one. And we've been continuously making lower highs. The only way Bitcoin could start to turn the corner and potentially have a larger rally to the upside, we've got to take out our prior swing high. It just is that simple. Hit the subscribe button. Pay attention. This is your last chance. The sale is about to end. Today is the last day. You are about to miss out on that huge discount before prices go way up. Don't miss out. This is literally the last chance and the last day. The clock is ticking. Stop leaving money on the table. Sign up now and get buy and sell alerts directly to your phone for the rest of your life. Recover those losses and make 5x more in this market cycle. Save an extra $300 off when you sign up with crypto. Go now. CryptoCrewUniversity.com.